Okay, it's part 2. Guys, I can't talk too loud. I can't see me. I can't talk too loud because the doors, the 4 walls have ears. And yeah, it's part 2. And I'm back from that place of ours. You know, I'm at home now finally. Oof, resting, and I'm showing some legs. But I don't want to show too much, you know. Let me pull this up. So early this morning I was on the phone and my sis was like, Z, can you just tone it down so I can't talk too loud? So try to read the words that are coming out of my mouth, okay? I hope this is good lighting. I'll try to adjust everything. Okay. I want to show legs, but not too much, but okay. So this is what I've been stealing. It's from 2015. It's called Chineng blank. You can read it, I don't care. It's almost done, guys, almost done. So yeah, I am showing too much. But I've got some shorts, eh? Anyways, let us sip. You know, I'm trying not to mix too much, and I'm trying to hide this when I'm done. Okay, feels like I'm whispering, but yeah, guys, this is where we hide it. Yeah, somewhere there. So cheers. I haven't been washing this for days simply because I don't want to get caught. So yeah, what I have today, like what I bought from the shops or from the store, is Saint what? Raphael. Saint Raphael Smooth Red, and it's 12.5% false. That's gonna get this up in there. And also I carry this backpack. Oh, it's heavy. And I have Tall Horse wines, and it's also 12.5. These are dry, you know. And I cannot. Ingudu. I can work out with this, you know. Just my arms are hurting. So for cousins, your bazala, and they are 13%. They have to be more because I said it's in good. So basically this is it, guys. One sec. I need to hide them. I've been wrapping them with my waist trench so that they don't, you know, when you carry a backpack and then it sounds like cling cling cling, you don't want that sound. So basically this is what I do to avoid the cling cling cling. You see exactly that sound. That sound we do not need. What is this? Okay. Something spilled on my pillow. I hope it's not leaking. But let me put this bag over here. Feels like let's put it there. Hope she doesn't see anything so that I can balance the bed. Feels like the bed is a bit skew. Anyways, yeah guys, 5 minutes already and I haven't been saying anything. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. It's part 2 of Bear With Me. Okay, so what did I want to talk about? Basically, yeah, so I went to stock that and have a chill with you guys. And just what can we talk about? Thing is, like I say, I struggle to talk about my private life because I feel like my private life is private and it should stay there. And some people might just run away with it and just have their own conclusions as whatnot. So I'm not trying to sell a story. Well, I'm trying to get some coins. But anyways, guys, okay, let me try to be comfortable. Yeah, this might help. Yeah, guys, so tomorrow's my birthday. And what am I planning? I do not know. Well, I don't necessarily celebrate my birthdays because they I don't know. It's on the 5th of February, but everybody's broke at that time. It's January basically. February is January, so they should just call it Feb Jan because people are still broke. It's back to school. People are just, trying to plan their lives. It's a new year basically, so nobody got time for celebrating and getting people gifts and stuff like that. So they miss my birthdays even at home. My parents, they forget I was born at that time. I have to call them and let them know, oh hey, I was born at this time. Y'all were successful with your shindig, okay? But they forget, and I used to do that a lot when I was in high school because I remind them because I wanted money. Then I know when I remind them, of course they'll be like, okay, we'll send you, because they'll feel embarrassed, and they're like, we'll send you some, some some money to spend on some sweets, and they'll send maybe 200 or 3. And my sis probably 5, and I'm like, oh, I scored, thank you Lord. So I necessarily didn't get angry at them for not remembering when my birthday is, because I'd be like, you know what, they're paying for it anyways for forgetting, so I'll just let them be, just let it pass, because I don't necessarily want them to throw me a birthday party, because at that time maybe I'll be at school, because I used to be in boarding school, and then so it was pointless for them. I mean, they wouldn't come at that time and come see me or bring me cake. Honey, I don't want cake. I want money to buy clothes, because I was into clothes. Oh my goodness, I was into clothes, into fashion, hair. So I was like, nah. At that time I wasn't drinking it. Guys, high school, I was the most slowest girl ever. It's funny, when I drink alcohol, I start talking like the Kardashians. Like, I start speaking like the Kardashians. Like, I got that accent, like that tongue. Like, But okay, I will try to just keep it together. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. So, yeah. And I was that girl, man, that didn't catch up with the trend. But definitely, like, your fashion, your what's going on in the industry, who's who, your it girl, I was that girl. But when it came to boys, came to dating and mating, I never did that. Like, I was like, I wasn't necessarily focused on my on my books, but I don't want to fail, and I don't want to be embarrassed. Okay, okay, I wouldn't say I didn't want to fail. I didn't want to be embarrassed because I always um tagged failure with embarrassment. So I was like, I'm gonna be embarrassed, like front row embarrassed, like no. So everybody will be talking about me, how dumb or stupid I am. So no, I just thought to be out of people's mouths. Let me start reading my books. Let me do that. So I didn't necessarily love it, but I knew it was the only way to stop people from talking about me badly, because it was going to hurt me. So I focused on my books and I did that. And yeah, it paid off. I'm glad it paid off because, yeah, I didn't study as much, but probably if I was too focused, I would have been, yeah, I would have got straight A's. I didn't get a straight. I was your kind of C type of girl, average or above average. So yeah, so had I put a whole lot of effort, I would have so been your straight A type of girl. But I'm not a nerd, I like to have me a good time. So yeah, back to me. So yeah, I never dated my whole high school years. Like, I think one of the videos I had a chit chat with my little sis, how well does she know me? And I mentioned that, yeah, I only had my first kiss when I was like, what? I was in matric, which is I was 19. I was a bit older, guys. I was a bit older for my classmates. Yeah, 1 year older. It was embarrassing because my mom made me fail grade one, and I once talked about that as well. I think it was with Nikki, a collaboration with Nikki, where I told her that I failed grade one. Yeah, it was embarrassing. I wasn't prepared, and they gave my mom an alternative to whether should I fail or not, and she said, "Let that girl fail, okay." She don't know nothing. She be not knowing in the streets. But nah, not that I was dumb, but I wasn't ready because I was initially my grade one. No, I failed my grade two, not grade one. Because initially my grade one, I was in Venek school. So they just taught us Venek. So it was not an English school. So I was like taught straight up Xhosa. So my mom took me to a multiracial school, Methodist primary school, a good Christian school. Oh, I think that's when I had a good relationship with God. Like I'm a PK, pastor's kid, but I think that school made me have a good relationship with God even more than I could imagine. Like, I think, yeah, because we had assembly Mondays and Fridays. So it was like full on church on Monday and Friday. So yeah, and that's like we start a week off with church and end a week off with church. So and we had Bible study too, like a subject Bible study. So yeah, and I was good in it. I loved the stories. It was so fascinating. It was so realistic. Coming from a humble background, so I could like sort of relate and be like, oh, this is just temporary. The situation that I'm in with my family is temporary. So it consoled me. It made me feel like, no, man, this is not the worst. And if it is bad, it's meant to be bad so that it could teach me something in the future. Because look at David. All those people, man, they came from humble beginnings and they made it. They were kings, from nothings to kings. God just elevates and he does wonders with somebody's life. So I had hope, so it gave me hope. So that's why I'm saying that school taught me a lot to rely on God. It gave me a good relationship with God. So yeah, so basically that's how I failed grade one, because I was from a Venex school to a multiracial school, and I couldn't cope. English, I still do not know English, okay? I'll be butchering them words from time to time. You know me, and I'm not embarrassed because it's not my first language, okay? Or my home language. But yeah. it was good. And yeah, then my mom was like, so they told her, no, she's not done, it's just the language barrier. She doesn't understand when we try to explain things. It takes longer for her to like process, or or oh, I just got distracted because I got a message right now from my friend. Girl, I am filming, okay? You finna get your life. I'm trying to get them coins. I'm working. She's booked. I'm busy. Oh wow, yeah, YouTube. Anyways, I mean, it's something. So they told her that she's not dumb. It's just that she takes time to process things because of language barrier, and she doesn't understand. So my mom's like, nah, I want her to struggle in the near future. I want her to get this English thing sorted, okay, ASAP. So I had to repeat a grade. So that's why I matriculated when I was 19 years old, older than the other kids. Honey, they'll be kids older. I mean, not kids. They'll be grown-ups in matric. So I wasn't the only one. You could get your life. Anyways, yeah. And then yeah, I was yeah, it was my high school. It was kind of hard because when I first started grade 8, Lord, I struggled because the age thing, man, from primary school to high school, it was just too much for me. It was like everybody would remind you that you're older, because it's like a standard that people should matriculate 18 years old. So it's like, sure, I'm the grain. It's like I'm big for my shoes, and I wasn't, especially because I loved dressing up and looking cute. So I looked even way, not looked older, but I was like, now your age is showing because of how you act. How I act, not how I looked, okay? So, but I mean, yeah. But then when it came to really acting, like really acting up, like with boys and stuff, and I was like, nah, I was like a baby. I was like 12, so I was scared of boys. I used to run whenever they tried to like holler at a sis. I was like, nah, you're not gonna do that, okay? So I was that chick. I never, like, that in my year, like my life, I knew I wanted to get married. I knew I wanted to get married, but I just was like, I don't want a boy next to me. It feels like, because my mom is strict. My dad is a pastor, but my mom is strict. My mom does not. Girl, when I got my first my first red robot period. Yes, for some people who don't understand these terms, but yeah, when I got my first period, my mom was like, oh, okay. So I went to show her, because I wanted to act dumb. I wanted to act stupid, like I didn't know what was happening, but I knew, like, girl, it means you are matured, you are ripe, you are ready for life, and to produce and to make life and make it more abundantly like God wanted. Okay, so you are ready for boys. So I went and acted all dumb. I was 13 years old. I was like, I went to pee, and it's like, I know what this is. It means I'm ready. But let me just act as if I'm not. So I went to show my mom, and like I called her to the bathroom. She came. I showed her my underwear. She's like, ooh, what is this? Ooh, you are too big for your shoes. I think I mentioned this as well, yeah, with my sis. So she's like, as young as you are. She said it in class. I can't really like rephrase everything she like in English, but in class she's like, I'm like, really? How old are you? And I was like, I'm 13. She's like, ooh, I was saying, to have started right now. Like, she's like, you're so young to have started right now. Like, you are like too forward. It broke me, guys. It like literally broke my heart. And she's like, okay. And then she just gathered herself, and she became worse. She's like, check again, sissy. if you ever have, you know, intercourse with a man, a boy, he takes, like, my mom like wanted me to understand exactly what intercourse was, because she probably thought I wouldn't understand. She's like, if the boy takes his dingling and puts it in your cookie jar, girl, you finna get a baby. And I ain't gonna be a grandmama, okay? At this age, you finna get your life, so no. And she's like, no. So that's what's gonna happen. So this you see now, this red robot you see now, that's what it means. So it's like, I was so disgusted, guys. From there on, I was like so tormented, like so what, traumatized. I didn't want a man next to me, because every time I stand next to a guy, I feel like I just did that already without him touching me or saying anything. In fact, if he says he loves me, I feel like, yo, we already did that. And I would like want to like bath. I literally, most of the time when a guy like hit on me, because I was in boarding school, if a guy hits on me after school, I go straight to my room, take a bath, guys, because I felt so dirty. I felt like, what have I done? Why did I listen to him say all those things? I felt so filthy, so I couldn't take it. So yeah, that's why I took so long to like really, you know, do the dance, break my virginity, do the dance, you know, with my with the guy. So yeah, it took me like 30 years. So yeah, you got it. I was there to up until I broke my virginity. And yeah, it was something. It was an experience, okay? Yeah. Anyways, so, and fast forward to that, I believe that's, I think, my mom. But in a way, I'm thankful of her, of how like how much she's a straight talker, because she doesn't sugarcoat anything. It groomed me a lot to being a woman that I am today, because I mean, to be honest, there's nothing too much about, I don't see the fuss when it comes to intercourse. Like, honestly, do I regret? No. Do I wish I waited? Yes. A bit longer? Yes. Till I'm married, of course. Because like till today, I'm single. Yes. And I'm almost gonna be a year without doing that, because tomorrow I'm gonna turn 32. I'm revealing so much, eh? Yeah. So I'm gonna be like almost a year without going with, like, without sex. So yeah. So it do I feel weird? No, because I felt like I've waited all my life, so it was foreign for me to do it. So for me to stop doing it, it was not foreign. It was something that I could like go back to and be like, yeah, this has been my life, so there's nothing wrong with me not having intercourse, you know, because really I'm not familiar with it anyway. So, and I struggled. Can we talk about the struggle after you just broke your virginity? It feels like every time you do that, it feels like, what are you doing? Why are you putting yourself in so much trauma? Okay. So I just, like, really, guys, I'm glad I took a break. I'm glad it's wonderful for me. So yeah, I mean, I'm that girl. But people, when they see me, if you see me on my like social media, you think like, oh, this girl knows a lot. She's been through the block. She's been around the block. In fact, she built the block. No, honey, I didn't. I don't know the block. But I wanna, excuse me. Ooh, okay. I don't wanna build the block. I wanna know about the block. Know about the block from some people. Like I say, I'm a person that learns from a lot of people, but I don't wanna create my own mistakes. Why should I, when people already done that? That's dumb. Okay, that's stupid. So yeah, I was that girl in high school, and I never did anything. So I'm a girl that's cautious, and as time goes, I'll reveal more about what type of person I am. What do I like to do? Because I can't just do like just, you know, there's so much to talk about my life, guys. Like, you know. So because I don't want to make this video very long. Basically, I was that girl in high school, and then I started dating when I was 21. Yeah, I got my first boyfriend. Yeah, so basically from 21 to 30, all the guys that I dated, they dumped me, or maybe I dumped them, or basically you never dump a guy. You know, most of the time you never dump a guy. He dumps you. I mean, yeah, he dumps you, but you dump him first because you saw that it's not working out. So actually he kind of hinted that dump me, so he actually dumped you in a way. So this whole thing that you dumped a guy as a girl, I don't think it's true. I think they dump you first because they kind of show you the signs, and then you like take initiative and you dump them, and then that's about it. So yeah, most of the time they dumped me and I dumped them, and it's because of, so from 21 till 30, yeah, I was never successful with my relationships because I was that girl that didn't give, was not generous. So the guys were like, no, I'm not gonna, because I'm not wearing any bra. I'm not gonna budge to this whole thing that you're not gonna give me. What type of relationship is that? You old, you know, they say you old when you're like 20s and above. So it's like a cool guy that will nyamezela all that. So you finna give or ship out. So they gave me the boot, and I was like, okay, and I'm not gonna give, because I felt young at that time. I was so stupid, guys. My 20s, I felt like I was in my teens. So, but yeah, I don't regret. I'm glad I waited. And then Theta's like, let me get rid of this, because they said it's just gonna be horrible if I don't soon. So I was like, let me do it, because I'm tired of people saying all these stories about like I'll never, secure a guy. Next time we'll talk about securing a guy and what that means, okay? Because there's another topic for another day. So I was like, yeah, maybe that's why my relationships never worked. Let me try this whole being intimate thing, and it just happened randomly. So yeah, we'll talk about it. I don't know if I should talk about the details of how it happened, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I was 30 and I was kind of ready, but it's like, and I wanted to get rid of it anyway, so yeah. And then stop people from talking, But yeah, it was good. What else? So yeah, that's basically me in a nutshell. And yeah, I'm single now and wanna mingle. So holla at us, sis. So if you have any questions, if you want to know more about me, bear with me, because that's when I let everything loose, let everything all out, open in them. I'm a person who's open. Somehow I struggle with YouTube because I feel like, will this come and bite me in my ass when I'm like about to venture with certain companies or whatsoever, blah blah blah, would they trigger me for my certain opportunities? But yeah, but it's just like we wind down, no makeup, no weave, just no bra, just letting everything loose, everything just be, so it's Bear With Me, guys. Hope you enjoyed. There'll be more telling you what you would like to know about me on the comment section, what you want me to talk about, and reveal more about myself, so you can warm up to me, subscribe and share, and support your girl and have fun. Yeah, but this is cool. I think I want to talk more. Love you.